For years, the party of hate, violence, and death has been calling for open season on Christians and conservatives. And that bullet may have struck Charlie, but it was meant for anyone who believes like him.
We're in a war right now to save this country, and so you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
A right to violence. All oppressed people have a right to violence. And I'm going to tell you something. You got to have the right place. You got to have the right time. You got to have the appropriate situation. And I'm absolutely convinced that this is it.
Just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. And for those of you who are soldiers, make them pay.
Enemies of the state.
That is what inciting violence looks like. And statements like these have radicalized and motivated domestic terrorists. These politicians, actors, and media personalities have convinced many within minority groups that anyone who doesn't look like them or believe like them is a threat to their very existence.
We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem because they are going to kill us.
The biggest terror threat in this country is white men.
Go out, buy a gun.
It's okay to be angry.
If you try to stop me from going into a woman's bathroom, it'll be the last mistake you ever make.
Just because of people. Hey!
This anger is probably my primary source of motivation.
Don't be afraid to show your anger.
You have to understand, they actually believe that people like Charlie Kirk are Nazis. So it would make less sense if they didn't try to kill us. They don't actually think we're humans. They got their first taste of blood with the failed assassination attempt of President Trump. And I believe that these sorts of attacks are going to become more and more frequent. Now, I don't know how we recover from this as a nation, but what I do know is what we're seeing is a manifestation of pure evil. And Satan is having a field day with those who are out of touch with reality and morality. But we should not fear Satan or man. For instance, Matthew 10:28 tells us not to be fearful of those who kill the body but are unable to kill the soul, but to fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And Psalms 118:6 declares, "The Lord is on my side, I will not fear, what can man do to me?" So more than anything, we need to pray and study God's word, as well as standing strong with other believers. But we also need to be prepared to defend ourselves and the ones we love. Because Proverbs 24:11 says, "Rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering towards slaughter." Then Psalms 82:4 says, "Rescue the weak and the needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked." So while I don't want you to be fearful, I do want you to be well-equipped, well-trained, and prepared to defend. And as always, train to a higher standard.